Today's going to be a pretty good day, 19.8. So I wanted to get going early. A chunk of today will be walking along Rainbow Lake. Interesting looking rock here. Looks like it's got like a little hairdo on top of it. So today's going to be a long day. 19.8 to Herd Brook Shelter. 3.6 away from A-Ball Bridge. And Jack's wife is going to be there. We're going to have breakfast. All goes well. My sisters and I believe my brother-in-law Rick will also be in Millinocket, so we'll get to see them. Then we're going to take the shuttle out in the morning from somewhere. I think maybe the AT Lodge. And we'll pay for that because we're not a guest. And that'll get us back into Baxter Stream Campground so we can get on the hunt trail for the final leg of our journey. This is still Namakanta Lake. And I was down that end of it somewhere yesterday afternoon. And I think we're gonna hike around this and then maybe over maybe that ridge line there to get to our next spot, which I think is going to be Rainbow Lake, and then we'll be around that for a while. There is a really cool rock formation here. Again, got the toupees on top of it. Looks like something from the Flintstones. My little friend I just saw crossing the trail. I bumped into this guy heading south.
All right, Muck Fishigan. I did a northbound hike in 2012. Before I even finished that one, I always wondered what it would be like to go south. I'm actually hoping to turn this into a yo-yo hike. I'm out here with my daughter, and we're hoping to vlog and do the YouTube thing too.
Awesome,
so,
awesome.
Yeah, retired in 2011. 22 years the Army, and then
thanks for your service.
Retired in 2011, and then did the hike in 2012. And I got to tell you, probably it saved my life. Probably.
Wow.
So it was definitely changed my life. But I needed that 6 months to shave off the rough edges, so to speak.
Yeah.
But ever since then, I've been trying to get out to get ready for this. I hiked the Colorado Trail this summer.
Very good. Wow.
Because I knew I'd have to hit the ground running if I'm going to make it over the whites before the weather hits.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Looks like we're getting a little rain on.
Yeah, well, no pain, no rain, right?
That's right.
No.
I don't know. I can't say Maine now.
Yeah,
I gotta go all the way down and come back. So
yeah. So
right.
Muck Fishington, where you from?
Muck Fishigan.
Muck Fishigan.
Originally from Ohio. It makes a lot more sense if you switch the first two letters.
Yeah.
If you know anything about the rivalry.
Yeah.
It's just it's a little aggressive to introduce yourself like that.
Very cool.
So,
and where you living now when you're not in the woods hiking?
I was living in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, so me and my daughter, we drove out here. We got about 3,500 miles on a road trip, so we're trying to make it a hike / adventure for both of us. That way it's not all about her sleeping in a truck and me out here doing
How old is your daughter?
24.
Wow, very, very cool.
Yeah.
Is she going to hike a little bit with you, or is she just supporting from the vehicle?
She wants to hike the good parts, so to speak. You know, I was thinking, and I know all the places where we can get in, get out. She's she's an adventurer, but not so much on the camping day in, day out. So if you're gonna stay out here, you gotta love the camping part as much as you love the hiking part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or you're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Hey, it's been great talking to you.
Awesome.
You know, obviously, I don't need to tell you anything about what's ahead of you south because you know it.
I'll listen.
That is the big boy right there. That's for Monday. Just some random thoughts there. I just crossed the logging road, and I think there was a comment, it's the last one going north that we'll cross, but I think we'll cross the same road up ahead. And of course, before I even got to the road, I was thinking, hey, it's Saturday. It would be nice to see some trail magic, maybe some Dunkin' Donuts coffee and a donut, but there was nothing at the road. But anyway, great chat with Muck Fishigan there. He was a very interesting guy out here with his daughter, Army vet. all that, so it was awesome. Very poignant comment about when he hiked the trail for his first time. Saved his life. I think that's the same with a whole bunch of vets that are or were out here on the trail, to include Strongbow, who was murdered earlier. The trail can be therapeutic. But anyway, great chatting with him, and I hope he gets flogging and we all can find him and his daughter on their adventure. Bumped into a guy 2 days ago when we resupplied at Joe Mary Road. His trail name is, I think, the Jesus, and he's a triple crowner, and he's working on a double triple crown. So this is his second crack at the AT. And when I was getting close to camp last night, he came up right behind me, and he and two others were going to hike the night into A-Ball Bridge, 23 miles at night, after they've already done a chunk of hiking. Last night heard some owls, and believe it or not, at one point even heard a barred owl. The old "who cooks for you?" Hadn't heard that in a while. I foolishly registered fall number 24, but no big whoop. Doing okay. Scraped up my elbow. Pride took a little hit, but that's okay. 3 falls in 3 days. This might be dogs with bear hunters. Trail in parts has been pretty wet. Sometimes you just got to slog through it. Other times you can hop from rock to rock, or maybe try to scanter, skip about the side. And there's been a ton of mud too. I'm probably about a half a mile away from A-Ball Bridge, so almost done with the 100-mile wilderness. So last night we stayed at Herd Brook Lean-To, the last shelter in the 100-mile wilderness, and really I think the last shelter on the AT. It was dark last night, no moon. My headlamp lights, batteries are about dead. A couple days ago we were at Joe Mary Road, so it was cool. But now I'm out in a main road crossing here. Okay, 9:05, 29 September. This is A-Ball Bridge. This is the west branch of the Penobscot River. And look what is ahead of us. It's Katahdin. Going up that tomorrow. We had a great breakfast. Compliments of Deb, Jack's wife, and here's the sign showing we've been Baxter State in point 2, and 9.5 is the end of our hike today, and then we'll be poised to go ahead and go up to Katahdin. Okay, we're heading into Baxter State Park. So what we think, according to one step, is that's Baxter Peak right there. That little bump there is the knife edge. That's one of the trails coming down. And I don't know exactly what will be coming down. Might be on the other side.
Other side. The bowl is on the other side.
Yeah. There it is. There's the target for tomorrow.
Woohoo!
All right. There's the Baxter State Park boundary. There's a beaver dam right there. Okay, here's the welcome to Baxter State Park. I think we do have to register.
Yeah, you have to register the
So we're hiking a Katahdin stream, campsite. That'll be the end of today. And then tomorrow we're going up the Hunt Trail to Katahdin Peak, which is up here somewhere. And then we're planning on coming down the Saddle Trail, not the Knife Edge. And I think we're eventually going to be taking the Saddle Trail off the top, going down Chimney Pond and coming out at Roaring Brook. This is why it's going to take us all day to finish this hike. This is why we're going to be out here all day. This was a little trivia question we had going earlier.
1986. The Georgia Satellites.
Georgia Satellites. We haven't had any Jack or Jim Beam today. This is Nessa Wadnahunk Stream. This is Big Niagara Falls on the Nessa Wadnahunk Stream. Same stream we've been next to for quite a while. We got about 2.7 miles to the Katahdin Stream campground, which will end the hike today, and it's going to be 13.4 or something like that. And then we'll only have 5.2 left, which we'll do tomorrow. But as you can see, this is a nice path today. And because Deb is here, Jack's wife, not my sister Deb, but Jack's wife Deb, she's got a car, and we unloaded most of our packs into it, so we're slack packing today, just carrying the essentials for the hike, which is good. Lightens the load, makes you go faster.